Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last episode
Man,
of the Gridiron Smackdown with Andy Rodriguez and Jerry Superman Soupy. What's up, Jerry? The Super Bowl just happened.
Yeah, it just happened, and it was total dog shit, in my opinion.
Who's
but
going?
you know what?
And who's going to Disneyland? That's what I want to know. That's my big question. Who's going to Disneyland?
Yeah, you know what? It was the brain picking Seattle, but the heart wanted New England to win. So I think that's the best way to do this Super Bowl.
Dude,
it was for me.
I know that most of the time, guys out there on Gridiron Smackdown, it's always me and Jerry, but we have special guests with us because it's a Super Bowl. It's the end of the year. We got the great Joseph Staub with us. Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Doing good. I was a little disappointed in the game. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but you know what? Another great football season come to a close.
And also, we got Mark Alden Taylor with us. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
It was a horrible football season, by the way. The 49ers didn't win, and fucking the Seahawks won in their own stadium. So fuck this season. I'm happy. Guess what? Baseball starting. Yeah, fucking baseball.
Yeah, spring training starts. Pitchers and catchers report Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's
Exactly.
big news.
What do you do?
I'm happy about baseball.
And also, we have Mark Daly with us. Thank you for being with us here, Mark. Not only the first time that Mark's been on with us, but also part of Black Spinner Circle. You've never been on Black Spinner before, sir. So thanks for being on with us, Mark. Appreciate it.
Well, this is my first time. Thank you for having me. First off, I just want to say baseball season is way too long. We need to do the Winter Olympics first. We need to do the World Baseball Classic first. We're going to do some March Madness. Then
NHL playoffs, NBA
don't
playoffs.
jump ahead so fast. It's
March Madness.
It's like an 8-month season. Let's just pump the brakes. Okay?
Hey, baseball is like our favorite sport of all time.
SummerSlam.
Well, that's because your team won the last 2 years, Mark.
Since they're probably going to have a lockout, maybe we should enjoy it.
Hey, really, Joseph? Before that, we didn't win from 1988.
3 years before that.
1988, the Dodgers were shit.
Okay. The Orioles haven't won since 1983. What's your point?
We had 6 rookies of the year during the 90s and didn't win shit. And we had the fucking parking lot attendant and Frank McCourt, and he was a horrible owner. So I'm happy what they're doing now. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many times has your team made the playoffs, Mark?
In the 90s, not much.
In the last 40 years, how many times has your team made the playoffs?
A lot.
You want to know how many times my team's made the playoffs in my lifetime?
Fine.
You had Cal Ripken, so fuck off.
Yeah, but he
3
wasn't
times.
here
They made the playoffs twice in the 90s.
In my lifetime.
in his lifetime.
Oh, how
Well, because your team doesn't.
I turned 27 today.
Your team doesn't spend.
Oh,
happy
so you
birthday,
missed
by
the
the way.
90.
I did miss the 90s.
The 90 Orioles were very good.
Wait. What were you going to say, Mark Alden Taylor? What's the reason why?
Because they don't spend money.
They don't spend money. Thank you very much, Mark.
Correct. I mean, yeah.
They get the luxury tax money and they don't do shit. Like George Steinbrenner said, hey, we pay all these teams money and they just pocket it. And I agree with George on that one. And I hate the Yankees, by the way.
All right, but let's talk about football. Today was the last game of the season, which is kind of bittersweet because this was a fantastic football season. The NFL was booming with so many different teams fighting for division titles. Also, there were some different division winners. There were new teams in the playoffs. That's what makes a good season. And I was very excited for the NFL. It just sucks that it's ending. And it ended kind of on a bad note. Sometimes it seems like the Super Bowl game does not live up to the playoff games that come before it. But I think that's because it's only one game.
Pretty much.
So,
I mean,
go ahead, Jerry.
I kind of knew Seattle's defense was just too monstrous. I said that I didn't think it would be this good. I mean, they totally just shut down New England. I don't care about those 19 points they got. They got lucky. They'll have those 19 points. Just amazing showing by their defense.
Yeah. In that first quarter, you just saw which way this game was going to go. Like that was just going to be plain defensive, but Seattle just overtook them. Seattle was too much. What do you think, Joe? How do you think the game played out?
Yeah, it was Seattle's defense. That was what it was, and I think you could see it coming because I mean, last week I thought the championship games were very underwhelming as well, particularly the AFC Championship game. When you could see when New England only scored 13 points on a backup quarterback.
Yeah,
It wasn't going to be a very strong showing. I think that Drake May had a very strong season, but I think that he reminded me a lot of rookie Ben Roethlisberger. When Ben in 2004 they went undefeated. I think he went 15-0 as a starter, and then kind of didn't look great in the first round of the playoffs, and then got blown out by the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. I think it kind of reminded me of the very same thing. It was their defense that was keeping them in games, and Ben looked great, but then when they got to the playoffs, it was just he didn't have the experience to get him through.
right.
And I think that was the same thing with Drake May, that he had a great season. I mean, he was MVP frontrunner for a lot of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But there were games throughout the year where when they played a good defense, I mean, look at the Steelers game, when the Patriots played the Steelers earlier this year.
Yeah.
The Steelers defense crushed them. May had, I think, 6 turnovers, and I think it was a kind of a preview of what this game was going to look like.
Yeah.
Anytime they came up against a really, really, really solid defense, they didn't have a chance.
Yeah, because they couldn't score against the Texans either, but it was the Texans making the mistakes that led the led the Patriots beating us. How did you see the game, Mark Alden Taylor?
I was disappointed. It was sad that the Sea fucking Chickens won on 49ers field.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad that I heard the foghorn playing for the Seahawks. I was going, that's only used at that stadium for the Niners when they score a touchdown. It was disappointing. You know what? I do like Sam Donald. I do like Sam Donald. I'm happy. I'm happy that he got something, and I really like Sam Donald. And May is a horrible quarterback. I'm just saying, he's not that good. He's no Tom Brady.
I wouldn't say he's horrible. He's young.
Yeah,
Tom Brady was young when he won his
rookie
first and he won his first Super Bowl.
Nobody.
Yeah, but Tom Brady was in his fourth. Tom Brady was in his third season. He had sat behind. He was, and Tom Brady's Tom Brady. So it's a completely different situation. And I think personally, I hate Sam Darnold. I've hated him since he was at USC. I hate anyone that comes out of USC.
Oh, I hate USC, dude. I'm a UCLA fan. Yeah,
I've hated Sam Darnold since 2017 when Notre Dame crushed USC and Sam Darnold sat there and cried.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Fuck you, Brock Purdy, for fucking give Sam Darnold fucking advice, because Sam Darnold has come without Brock. I wouldn't have been the quarterback I am now. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, when the person's on your team, Mark, you're gonna you have to, help them as best as you can, man.
I know Brock Purdy taught, and Brock Purdy is
it was
quarterback than fucking Sam Darnold, but Brock taught him how to play.
I don't believe that at all.
It was Shanahan that actually had a big influence.
Brock Purdy had nothing to do with Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's nothing but praise for Brock.
Brock's been doing this
the last 2 years with the Vikings and the Seahawks. he loves Brock. So,
all right, Mark.
Yeah,
you see the game.
Sam's going to get paid, man. He's going to get paid.
He is.
Mark Daly, how did you see the game?
Well, first off,
yeah,
for the Niner fans who are complaining about the Seattle foghorn playing, next time make the Super Bowl when it's in your house, and you don't have nothing to complain about, okay? And don't destroy your TV or rip up your jersey, okay? We don't want to see that, okay?
Did you see me rip off my jersey?
Break near balls.
I am not a Cowboy fan, okay?
Cowboy fans are idiots, right?
Exactly.
I like to say this about Drake May. The Seattle defense was just way too intense for them. And as for the Patriots, it just seemed like everything was lining up for them. They had quite an easy schedule this year. I'll vouch for that because they had to face the lowly Giants, the Browns, the Titans. Who else was there? The whole NFC South was very shaky. Even though the Bucs and Panthers were decent, the Falcons were horrible.
The Bills played the same schedule.
The Cardinals were basically I'm sorry, they didn't play the Cardinals. That was the Seahawks that played the Cardinals. And also the playoffs, the AFC Championship game. The Broncos starter gets hurt, so they have to face the guy who's only started like 4 games. And the Texans quarterback just like had a very bad game. It just seemed like everything was lining up for him, and all they had to really do was just win that one game. But the end of the line came tonight, and honestly, they have nothing to be ashamed of. They played way above their heads. The AFC Championship is actually a good thing. That's something that they can build on. But it's I just had a feeling Seattle was probably going to win it, but. I also was thinking it just seemed like this magic carpet ride the Patriots were on. It wouldn't have shocked me if they somehow pulled out another miracle win, but it didn't happen tonight.
Well, you got to play the schedule you're given, first of all. It's not their fault. And second of all, we'll see how good they are next year when they play first place schedule. We'll see if they're for real.
The Niners had a pretty easy schedule too, but I'll say this. If the Niners didn't have all those injuries, they might have been in the Super Bowl tonight. Because their team was like decimated.
It wasn't easy. At the beginning of the year, it was an easy schedule, but nobody knew the Bears were going to be that good.
Yeah.
Playing the Rams twice.
Well, they beat the Bears.
Seahawks twice. That's what I mean.
Beat the Bears legit.
That wasn't an easy win. I mean, it was an easy schedule, but some of those teams were better this year.
You got your best 2 defensive players knocked out, Fred Warner and Nick Bosa.
They lost Purdy for a while.
Everybody has injuries.
Well, they lost Purdy for a while, but Mac Jones did a great job.
I mean, okay, we're not talking about the 49ers. They weren't in the Super Bowl.
I know. But
we can talk about the 49ers.
I didn't bring them up.
So do y'all think that both Seattle and New England are young teams that could take the next step next year or still be part of the playoff picture for next year? Jerry?
Yeah, they both do. Seattle's got a lot of answers as far as free agency is concerned. It's what Kenneth Walker, DeMarcus Lawrence, a lot of their defensive players are going to be free agents. So we'll see what they're willing to spend. Because some owners, when they get that championship ring, they don't want to spend so much anymore. You know what I mean? They might let some.
Yeah, because they've already got that ring. Yeah.
We'll see, though. I mean, Seattle. I mean, Allen did that last time Seattle won the Super Bowl. They started letting the players go. That were. I mean, the better the team you are, the better your player is going to want more money. So maybe that could be part of it. I don't know, but I could see New England being in for the next 7-8 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Who was the MVP?
I don't know. I didn't catch it. Who was it?
I'd have to imagine it's Kenneth Walker. Yeah.
It's got to be.
It's either Walker or Arnold.
Should have been the kicker. You got like 17 points.
I'll check real quick.
or it could also have been the refs for letting the games play on because there wasn't that many flags thrown, and there could have been flags thrown, but they not let. But they did let them play a little bit more, so that was awesome. I like that.
Kenneth Walker was the MVP.
Yeah, I kind of
also. I didn't see a lot of records broken, but Jason Myers, the field goal kicker, 5 field goals in one game. That's a record.
Right.
2 extra points.
Not very impressive. There was like a whole bunch of records broken tonight, I think.
And 2 extra points. They got 17 points. That's like, that's an MVP numbers right there. But if a kicker wins the MVP, I will.
Good job by the Seahawks coach taking those points because other coaches like Sean Payton telling you like to go for it on 4th down all the time and come up short because that's actually what happened the previous week. I thought the Broncos the whole game turned on the AFC Championship when they went for 4th down.
Or that idiot from Detroit that would go 4th and 30 on his own 10-yard line.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is that you're so right in the Super Bowl game. Something that has stuck out all the past 2 seasons is going for it on 4th. That was not a big factor in the Super Bowl this season. Going for it on 4th. Maybe they really didn't.
The Lions coach all the time.
It's because Seattle trusted their defense. If they could just keep kicking field goals, they knew that their defense was playing lights out.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think
Patriots knew they couldn't.
I think the Patriots played a Shanahan, didn't go for it on fourth and 1, 4th and 3. You're getting your ass kicked. You might as well go for it. It's the fucking last game of the year, and you fucking pussed out.
I agree. There was a time in the game where they had to start being a little bit.
They started getting aggressive.
They started getting aggressive a little too late.
Yeah. What do you think about the two teams, Mark? Do you think that they have a bright future coming up?
I don't think we'll hear from these two teams in the next year. There's a lot of teams coming up. I think the Steelers will be good. I think the Niners will be better.
The Steelers with what quarterback?
With who, what, and where?
And what coach?
I think they will be good. I think they will be fucking good. Giants, I think, with a new coach and Harbaugh will be good. There's a lot of teams that will be coming up. You know, we always have these dark horse teams that where the fuck did these teams come from?
Like these two teams came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Yeah, I think this will happen next year.
I mean, on a completely different note, Mark brought it up. I don't even know who's going to be playing for the Steelers next year. I mean, pretty much all of our veterans have threatened to retire. Like, hey, the Steelers, I think, are going to go through a massive rebuild, and they need it.
They are too, because
they need it.
I'm just throwing them out there because they're your team, Joseph, and I want to give you a little props there.
Yeah, they're not good. They're a bad team. They're a bad team.
You don't need those props.
I don't need your pity props. They're a bad team.
I think the Texans will be good.
The Texans, Stroud's the issue.
They really need to get a better quarterback.
They need a quarterback.
They
need to get rid of C.J. Stroud somehow, some way. And I have already said that they should draft somebody now because C.J. Stroud's not going to be the answer.
Hey, when is the Manning guy coming up?
Huh?
When is
Arch?
Manning the third?
Arch is coming up next year.
Next year. There you go. Draft Arch Manning.
Yeah, but
they seem to always win.
He's not as good as his brother.
No.
As
his
His
uncles.
uncles.
That's it. Yeah.
I think Eli Manning was shit, but yeah, I like it.
Okay, there we go again.
Eli
Manning's shit, but yeah.
Yeah, he got like.
Did you beat him in the
playoffs?
playoffs?
Yeah, he had 2 good seasons.
Did you beat him in the playoffs?
Yeah, two
good seasons.
2 good seasons. 2 good seasons.
Did you beat Eli in the playoffs?
He got 2 good
seasons. Well, he only made the playoffs twice.
Toughest quarterback of all time. Rewatch that NFC Championship game. He's got his helmet on sideways. He's bleeding from his chin. He's calling a timeout. Did he go to the bench and cry? Like,
and he won the game because of fucking.
Okay.
When can we ever get some
fucking guy muffed the fucking
one time? Oh God! One time, Mark. Can you say? Like,
anyway, the Patriots and the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Patriots and the
Seahawks. One time. I would just love that. One time. Give the guy some props. No,
I will never give Eli props. I think he's.
I think Eli played the game as hard as he could. He never gave up, and he gave it all.
And the two most playoff runs of all time: beat Tom Brady twice in the playoffs, beat Aaron Rodgers. Come on,
2 good seasons.
Okay, sure.
So Jerry, what did you see in the game that you want to know more about from our point of view?
Well, I mean, we pretty much covered it. I mean, it was definitely a defensive clinic.
Yeah.
But I was really, shocked about how New England's offense, laid an egg. I mean,
shut down big time.
Definitely. And it was a clean game too.
Well, there were some telltale signs. They didn't really do a bunch against the Broncos. They weren't really great against the Texans.
Yeah.
That should have been
the Chargers. They should have blown the Chargers out, and they didn't.
They didn't have to really do anything. The times that they needed there was a few times that Drake May would make plays. Grant, and also I actually agree with Mark. I pretty much could guarantee. I don't think the Seahawks or the Patriots will be in the Super Bowl next year. It's going to be someone else that we don't even really think about. That's going to make because that's the way the NFL is built now. There's not too many repeat teams. Except for when the NFL was pushing the Chiefs and Mahomes to get there.
I would look out for Chicago next year. I really would. They're my dark horse to win the NFC next year.
Y'all want to pick dark horses for next year just for fun? So
yeah, Jerry, I can do that.
Jerry, you gonna go with Chicago?
Chicago in the NFC and the AFC. Oh, the AFC.
The AFC's in a sad state right now.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I can't say Buffalo because Buffalo's fucking dog shit now. They really are. They're pathetic. They should have ran away with that division this year, and they totally sucked.
I've given up on them.
I got to go with Denver. If Bo Nix is healthy,
they're not really a
win that
dark
game.
horse though anymore.
Okay, yeah, dark horse. Okay, I would say Cincinnati if Burrow stays healthy.
There you go. That's good.
How can Cincinnati be a dark horse with that quarterback? They've made a Super Bowl and they just sucked.
Because that defense. That's why. The
They
defense.
they don't have a defense like
The Browns.
Or an O-line.
Maybe.
The Browns is like a suicide, kill yourself. Fucking
Right,
thing.
that's it.
Fuck that.
That was a
The
joke,
Browns.
by the way. I'm
The
just
Jets.
joking.
If the Browns make a Super Bowl, much less win it, I might stop watching football.
The Browns and the Jets in the AFC Championship game next year.
Oh, kill me now.
I may put $10 on that just for the fuck of it. Who knows? I could be
Well,
a
the
million
Browns
dollars.
and the Jets can't. They'd be in the AFC Championship, not.
That's what he said.
Oh,
That's
okay.
an AFC Championship.
Okay.
What about a dark horse for you, Joe?
I'm going to agree with Jerry in the NFC. I think Chicago, I think they really can put it together. I think that Caleb Williams is playing a great game. I think if they build that team around him, I think that he has a chance to be really good.
They got money too.
They got money, and I think that they have a chance to build a good team. And I kind of feel bad for him because, again, I hate to say it because it's a similar situation to Sam Darnold with coming out of USC, but I think Caleb Williams got the shaft coming out into the pros and he got talked down and he got really undervalued. And I think he's playing a really good game, and I think that he has a chance to really show himself next year. As far as the AFC, I don't really know who's coming out of the AFC next year as far as a dark horse. I mean, just kind of going through the divisions in my head. I think the AFC North is shambles right now. I think that the Bills, like Jerry said, should have run away with the AFC East, but I don't think they're ever going to do it. Like it's to the point where if it would have been it would have been any year, it should have been this year, and they didn't. I mean, I honestly think that this was just a down year for the Chiefs. I think they're coming back next year. Every team has one of those down years every now and then. There was years the Patriots didn't look great, and then when Tom Brady was in his dynasty.
I'm gonna change my dark horse pick to the Chargers next year.
Oh, that's what I was going to do, bitch.
Chargers. I'm
Fuck.
picking the Chargers.
They got to get a coordinator for the quarterback though.
Yeah, and then they need a no line badly.
Yeah. Well,
They need-
most of their
Joe Alt
O-line
got hurt. That was their issue.
Their O-line got decimated with injuries.
Yeah.
Harbaugh's second years with teams have been great. So took Michigan to the championship game for the 49ers to the Super Bowl. This is the second year with the Chargers. So
Yeah, but I'm still not sold on Aber.
I like Aber. I like him better than the Jaguars quarterback.
Oh, I don't want the Jaguars. I hope they lose everything ever.
Yeah, that's not saying much because Trevor Lawrence sucks. Can't stand that
Trevor
guy.
Lawrence is horrible.
The Jaguars, just because of their ownership, might be my least favorite team in the league.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tony Khan.
Herbert's a nice guy. He plays.
Oh yeah,
I just think he's overrated. It's like
Yeah.
He was hurt half that
he's
season.
never done anything to earn the level of accolade that they're giving him.
But the thing is, Herbert has been playing hurt
Yeah.
most of
Herbert.
last year.
So have a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the name of the game. I mean,
How many years did Big Ben play through a torn rotator cuff or something?
Yeah.
so. All right, guys. Anything y'all?
I didn't get to pick my. I didn't get
My
to pick my
dark horses too.
Sorry.
Oh,
Mark?
so anyway, yeah.
Well,
Joseph actually already said it, but I think the Chiefs are going to have a bounce back year. I don't think they can make the Super Bowl though. So, but look out for the Chiefs. Though that's a dark horse AFC, but I probably won't make the Super Bowl. That's so. I don't really have an AFC pick for the Super Bowl. However, I think the NFC. You're going to laugh. But next year, the Cowboys will make the Super Bowl.
Oh,
That's my
fuck
dark
you.
horse.
I was thinking.
because
I
Michael
would,
Irvin predicted it, and Michael Irvin is this. He's good. He has a knack.
Miami won this
He
year,
had a
right?
feeling that the Hurricanes were going to make a run, and he kind of called it right. So
Yeah,
I'm going to jump on
they
that
lost,
bandwagon. I just have a feeling that the NFL, if they want to move things a certain way, they can get a team to the Super Bowl, and I think they're dying
That
to get
is
the
true.
Cowboys to the Super Bowl.
That is true. You're right.
Because they remember the 90s. Those were ratings bonanzas when the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl.
yeah, but they're rating bonanzas now.
No, but even more. You're going to have America's team.
I don't think you're going to get bigger ratings from the Cowboys making the Super Bowl this year with the amount of people that hate the Cowboys.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, but thing is that I
I'm
don't
old
think-
school. I think when the Cowboys are great,
will never make
then
a
the NFL
championship
just
with Jerry
thrives
Jones
more.
as their owner. I'm just saying that.
All right, so Mark out and Taylor, what are your dark horses?
I got the Chargers and AFC, and tied for the NFC, I got the Niners and the Giants. I think the Giants.
Let me say about the Giants. I don't think they're ready yet. They're gonna
I think you got Scuttaboo, you
Next
got
year-
Dart, you got a
Next year,
good
I think
coach.
they can win maybe 8 games, and then the year after, maybe.
Dude,
I don't think Harbaugh's going to come in his first year and absolutely tear
I
it.
think he
But you
needs
got a
time.
good defense that Harbaugh could tweak.
They're not ready to win now. They're a young team. They're not ready to win now.
I think they
Harbaugh
could get
needs
it.
time
I
to
think they
mold
could
that
get it.
team.
And I
Yes,
hate the Giants, by the way.
I think
I don't
you
think
give
the Niners
Harbaugh
are
a couple
dark horse
years.
team.
And another thing, don't forget this quarterback for the Giants, Jackson Dart. He's a second-year quarterback.
The hot bomb, though.
These teams are studying him. They already know his weaknesses. They know he likes to run the ball, and he's not a slider. He likes to go for the extra yard. So you could pound him, and he's probably going to get hurt a few times again next year.
Well, yeah, between him and Scattaboo getting more concussions, it's
Yeah.
I'm just saying the Niners, if they get an offensive line and they
If they get their
finally
players back
draft
healthy.
an offensive line, I think they will be great.
They'll
What-
draft
I-
five
this-
tight
What
ends.
they
The
what they
defense
did
go
what they
down
did
because,
this year
they
with
lost
all
their
those
coordinator.
injuries, and they get a defense, if they get Joey Bosa or another guy on the side of Bosa, man, they were fucking great. They need somebody to help.
The defense got
Nick
better because
Bosa.
Silo was back though too.
Yeah, you got Fred
Whoever
Warner
gets
coming back.
Max Crosby, I think is going to have a really good fucking team.
The thing is
the
with
Falcons head coach is a reporter.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying with the Niners seeing the Seahawks win on their home field, they're gonna be fucking fired up. And I don't fucking give a shit about that fucking electronic fucking shit that's saying their injury. You need to get a better coach to fucking what is it called?
the strength and conditioning.
Strength and conditioning coach, because this guy's been with them for 2020 and he's shit.
Same thing with the Ravens. That's been their big
Get rid
issue,
of
is
that
all these
fucking
injuries.
strength and conditioning coach. It has nothing to do with the fucking electric shit next to you, because they have won 3 Super Bowls since 1987 and they've been practicing next to that thing for years. So just saying.
Anyway, congratulations to Seattle. You had a hell of a season. You were the best team in the league this year, so the best team.
Yeah.
They got revenge for that stupid Super Bowl loss they had against.
Fuck
Patriots
Seattle.
last time.
It was,
Seattle.
hey, it was weird how in the beginning of the season, these two teams, we didn't know what to get out of these two teams. You know, we thought that Seattle was going to be a middle of the road team, and that the Patriots were going to be rebuilding, and they finished up being number 1 seed in the NFC, number 2 in the AFC, respectively. So they both had great seasons.
Yeah, but I'm not going to give any of them credit because I fucking hate both those.
Well,
teams.
you gotta.
Well,
I
it
wish
could've
they
been
both
worse.
could
The Ravens
lose,
could've
like-
won the Super Bowl tonight.
It's like George Kittle said, I wish they both could lose.
Yeah, he said that jokingly, though.
Yeah, that's just a poor sport, but that's a cool.
I'm a poor
He said that jokingly, man. He wasn't
I don't
serious.
care. Seattle sucks. I hate them.
That's all right.
Anyway,
All right, guys. Anything else y'all want to add about the Super Bowl?
Nope.
The Super Bowl
Congratulations
halftime
to-
show was okay. I was bored. But
Congratulations to all the Hall of Famers this year.
Roger Craig.
We will see you in the Hall of
I'm
Fame
pissed.
game.
I'm pissed that LC Greenwood didn't make
You
it.
know what? I'm pissed that LC Greenwood didn't make it either.
You know, I looked it up. I know why he didn't make it, because he would have been the 11th starter of that Steelers dynasty. And there's a lot of writers that look like, really? Do we have to put another Steelers?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
it does matter
when they're the greatest team of all
because
time.
the Raiders have
No, they're
always
not.
said they got shafted with Hall of Fame votes, and that's actually true. A lot of their players had to wait a long time. So they're turning back on some of the great Steelers. That's just the way it is. I hate to say it, but that's the way it is. There's certain writers that have a bias over certain players. Just a good example, look at Kraft and Belichick not getting in. There's certain writers like some Pittsburgh probably,
Nick Wright,
and Kansas City, and they had an animosity towards the Patriots. That's the way it is. If you like the guy, you're gonna put him in. If you don't like him in, you don't put him in.
They need to put people in by fucking merit, not because they like somebody.
I agree with you.
But I'm just saying,
They really do.
if LC gets
should have been in
in,
there.
or any other Steeler, that's going to be the 11th start. That's a lot. 11? Right now, there's 10.
Yeah, but they
Come on, that was a great
Yeah,
team.
and they won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years.
I know that, but the Raiders, they almost beat those Steelers in those playoff games. They're that close.
Good for them, they
The
didn't.
Raiders don't have hardly any.
But the
players in
thing
Hall of
is,
Fame.
you know what? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand
There's-
grenades.
And I wasn't even alive, and I can name almost every starter on that Steelers team. I'd like to see you guys try to name the starters on some of those
but
Raiders
just
teams.
saying, you got to admit your heart of hearts. LC Greenwood is not a slam dunk.
Todd Christensen,
Great player, but he's not slam
LC
dunk.
Greenwood is listen to every player that was on the field with him. They all say he's a slam dunk Hall of Famer.
Jim
Not-
Plunkett.
Obviously, he would be in by now.
Well,
That's about
first
it.
of all, I don't think that I think the Super Bowl. No, I'm sorry. I think the Hall of Fame committee, you should be on the ballot for 3 years, and that's it. If you didn't make it in the past 10, 20, or 30 years, you shouldn't make it at all. Because there's nothing that they've added to your career stats going to make you a Hall of Famer.
Well, I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
if that was the case, they'd have to add like 30 people a year so they can get in. Some of those people they do that just to fuck with them.
But it won't be
Then
the
they
Hall
don't
of
get
Fame.
in.
They added 30 people a year. It's got to be prestigious. You know?
That's what I mean, because Belichick will get in the Hall of Fame.
Well, you will. They gave Robert Kraft and him because of Spygate.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but that's why they did it.
No, I think it's because of jealousy.
Maybe.
Jealousy. And Belichick was not liked among. You ever see Belichick do his press conferences? Does
Oh,
he
yeah.
go really
Chris
warm
hated him.
and fuzzy
He's a dick.
person? Like if somebody want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill Walsh was kind of a dick too, and he got
Bill
it.
Belichick should be in on merit because as a
Yeah.
Giants fan, there's no way they would win those Super Bowls without Bill Belichick.
Dude, he was
great defensive
he
coordinator.
was the defensive
So we
coordinator.
got
who
2 with the Giants and actually 6 with the Patriots.
Listen, I'm not a Giants fan, but they put him on their shoulders when they won the Super Bowl with him
well,
and
they did
Bill Parcells.
Buddy
2
Ryan
coaches
coach.
got fucking elevated in that Super Bowl.
Right.
I think you're thinking about the Bears. The Bears. did that
No,
with
they
Buddy
put
Ryan.
Bill Belichick on
Buddy
their
Ryan
shoulders.
That was actually the NFC Championship game, but I get you.
Bill
Because they shut out
Belichick
the
was.
Redskins.
They wouldn't have won without Bill.
No, they wouldn't have. They
wouldn't.
needed
They
Bill
would
to be
not
the
have won
coordinator.
without Bill Belichick.
He designed that very unique defense, 2
Yes.
down linemen, a whole bunch of LBs and DBs against the Bills. To
Yes.
disrupt that Bills K-gun offense, which was on fire. It was in a zone. You couldn't really stop it.
All right, Jerry. Is there anything you want to add?
That is it. Thank you guys for being on. Andy, we closed another season, man. It was a lot
Yeah,
of fun. Man.
this was season number 3 that we.
Damn, time is
were
fucking
in.
flying by, dude.
Yeah,
Man.
this was a great season. Thank you so much, Jerry. This was a lot of fun every week talking football. It's great. We will have other episodes before the football season starts in 2026. Little things during the draft, and if we find something interesting in free agency or the build of a team, we will talk about it. You want to say something else before we go, Jerry?
That is it, man. Thank you guys for being on, and thank you, NFL, for another great football season. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, Mark Daly and Mark Alden Taylor. Thank you so much for y'all's time, guys. We really do appreciate it.
Later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Go
Good night.
Niners.